Wanna keep the light on me, but I'm only asking. Don't fake it with me. You love me when
Okay, 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 okay. Seems we are good. We are ready to go. Welcome to the playthrough. We're grinding a little bit today, as we tend to do sometimes, as I tend to do every once in a while, but I want you guys to know that the MSQ is underway right now, so this is a little in-between part here that I am recording, trying to do one of these a day. It is very difficult because of the timing, and I've gotten a little sick. Of course. 'Tis the season. Spring comes and all the pollen gets in, so all up in my nose and shit. But you guys know where we're at. This is the Magic Maze once again. One of the greatest events here, ever changing, ever evolving. And we're gonna start off right, just balls to the wall. You know, just balls deep in this bitch. With the boss of it, could be our triple genie triad here. I'm gonna mollywob them, and then I'll just do one stage to start us off here with a Link. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. I don't know if I'll do a new one or not, but this is MMO Sleep, and of course we're gonna put this in the Magic Maze as well. But it's MMO Sleep because it's 3:13 a.m. and I just could not be asked to be high energy right now because once again I'm trying to do one of these a day, but I am just very tired, very congested. Wish I could have gotten some MSQ done today, but the energy has just not been there. Luckily, I think at this point of uploading this, I'm probably going to be on episode like 32. And as of now, I've recorded up to like 34, working on 35 right now. So we definitely have like enough in the backlog for a little bit. It's annoying that I can't get it done because it's something that I do want to do. It's just, hey, I need to have the right amount of energy for it. I need to not be as sick as I am right now. But yeah, that's what we're talking about here today now. Weaknesses, your attributes that allow you to not be the best version of yourself, to be a little bit less than larger than life. As you know, I like to be larger than life, Life is a bitch. And if I can mog life, I'm down. I'm fucking down, dude. So, yeah, we are at the RN hours of the night, about 3 a.m., like I said, and yeah, I have to get the fucking job done. Uh, Essentially, there's nobody really here holding a gun to my head except for myself. But this is one thing that relates to this that I want to talk about, guys. It's like when you say you're gonna do something and then you don't. That is like weakness, and you don't realize it. But you're actually ruining not only yourself, but literally everyone in your friend group, everyone you're involved with. You know, your parents, the people who respect and look up to you, who you may not even like know exist. Um, and it's a big road to basically destruction if you live in this sort of state where you keep just making promises to yourself and you keep constantly breaking them. It's a willing projection to, you know, spread the virus of complacency. Excuse me, I should probably mute for that. But yeah, a lot of people don't realize that it is a compounding interest kind of thing whenever it comes to, uh, making a discipline into a habit. It's also respect of self, I'd say. Another way to project weakness is to just generally not give respect. Because when you don't give respect, you can't receive it. Now, the funny thing about respect is that you can give it and still never receive it. And still the world will be like, what the fuck? You wanted respect. I thought you wanted tacos. I made all these tacos. And I made zero respect. So I hope you at least like tacos, because that's super awkward. That's super weird that you just wanted tacos and I mean you just wanted respect and I was totally gung ho on you just being happy with the tacos. So yeah, it's a weird thing to honestly think about, because it's to me, it's so easy to give, but for a lot of people, it's a pride thing, and they want sort of a shortcut to love and affection because I think that's going to make them happy. I mean, that's kind of what the popular culture convinces us. It's like, who cares if you're weak if people like you, right? So just get some money, and then people realize that to get the money, you really just need the happy-go-lucky, sort of bend over backward, give whoever wants what they want lifestyle attitude. And this may work if you're the right kind of person under the right circumstances, the nepo baby, if you got enough resources, yeah. But to truly command respect and not show off your weakness at the same time, yeah, it takes a lot of standing on business. I'd say doing what you need to do and not really like talking shit about it, just getting it done, right? That's another thing. In general, being silent and not explaining yourself is a huge thing when it comes to projecting confidence. And I think confidence it's not the exact opposite of weakness, but it's a step away from it, enough in the opposite direction that I'd say it's kind of hard to have both at the same time. You can't be like weak and confident all the time. It's very hard to do. I'd say it's very hard to do. Because the confidence will automatically give you like social credit, a little status, a little status effect, a little buff, right? So that's like in Dragon Quest, you got to be like a really low level character to get like get like Kabuff on or something, and still die in one hit, or somebody uses a really strong attack on you. Somebody's just really crazy powerful, or it's something that's just designed to kill you automatically, right? So that's just the thing, right? If you buff yourself up with confidence, usually 9 times out of 10, it's really hard to be knocked down and like that. And you buff yourself with confidence by just not. Ooh, that was a close one. I did mute right before that was a loud cough too. Huge loud cough. You're gonna have to buy the Patreon to hear that cough. Oof. Yeah, I'll recreate it for you. I'll recreate it. Holy shit! I lost my train of thought. No. Yeah. The confidence. It's like just less explaining, more doing, just more action taking. And I know I routinely had a problem just like taking action, essentially. And it's not like I didn't want to do it. It's just the space between actually getting the job done and starting it, and prepping and procrastinating and all that stuff was really wide. It was really wide for a while. And then you slowly start doing it more and more, and then the gap sort of closes the more you take the first step. And so it's not a one size fits all solution for it, of course. But I think it hits the nail on the head close enough to be a solution that you should at least first try before you delve too deep into the cancellation of vices or get too drastic on how you want to change, Just try to do it a couple times. Bite that bullet, embrace that fear. I know I had a huge fear of messaging and befriending people on like Discord or Snapchat or Facebook or even Instagram, really, like following people. I've slowly gotten over that just by doing it, just by hopping in there, because unlike on YouTube, you don't really get like a little notification saying like, oh, you got a here's who the subscriber is or whatever. It's just sort of like a business thing, new people come into the door, new people leave the door, doesn't really matter who they are. Oh, this fucking nose, man. Okay. But I'd say with these other social media apps, they are very social, more social than usual. And this is why I kind of gotta stick to YouTube. I can't even really do Twitch, honestly. But I like video hosting platforms because the most you're gonna interact with is a comment. Sorry about that. People usually wait a little bit before replying. Usually, not all the time, but usually. A lot of people tend to give you a lot of grace as far as timing wise and schedule wise, like when you're getting to things. I'd say it's just more of a slower, more mental health conscious platform if you make it. But I feel like you can make any of these things mental. Like you can make TikTok educational for you. True shit. True shit. It just makes it kind of boring. So most people don't do that, you know. Like I could have my YouTube feed only filled with the motivational stuff, but I like video games, so I got some funny, goofy VTubers sprinkled in there as well. But it's hard, man. A lot of VTubers don't like to talk about the stuff I like to talk about, because it's more of like it's just a different medium, I'd say. When you something that deep, you know. When you're a fleshy, you gotta talk about fleshy shit. When you're an anime character, you gotta talk about anime shit. But I'm trying to cross the stream. I'm trying to cross the border, if you will. And I don't know if it's really working. I really don't know. I'm a little scared of the future, if I'm being real. Who knows what will happen and whatnot. But despite the fear, we'll keep going. Keep going. We'll keep trucking. You know. If I can't finish it now, we'll finish it later. You know. But it will get done. It will get done. And I don't need to make 1,000 freaking announcements about it. I feel like that's the main thing that really ruins people, is that you feel like you need to do 8 million cajillion, manchillion, cadillion things at once. You don't. I say this signifies a lot of like emotional maturity to know how to communicate that. Because you need to at least know, if the time comes, how to show what you're feeling, show your work, just how you got there. But a lot of people skip the step of actually doing the work, because the work is usually pretty hard and annoying and all that stuff. I don't feel like it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I know. Me neither. Me neither, honestly. Truth be told, but I'm still here, which means you can still be here. Anybody can do it. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Michael Jackson. Thank you. And one thing we really need to remember for this whole, weakness thing is that although it may seem pretty bleak, detrimental to health and wise, you got to understand that it's not truly your fault. We're unpacking things from our parents, from society. There's just a lot of bullshit going on, and I don't want you guys to think like, oh yeah, it's never me, so I can forever be a shitter. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it, man. You know, you're gonna be like, oh yes, I've won because I'm just shitting away my life for years and I'm not playing the game. I'm a true relaxed lifer, right? But if you don't lock in on the discipline, on what you need to do, on what you really love, then you're gonna just regret it later. It happens every time, man. Every freaking time. Every freaking time. It's crazy. That people just, they go in, they think they're the bee's knees, and they don't need to work on anything. And then so they reject society, and then they just decide to just live their life the way they want to live it, you know. Kumbaya, you know, Hakuna Matata, all that shit. And you see it, man. You see them just slowly get angrier and angrier until, you know, you see somebody who's like 28 doing what you wanted to do, and you're 40 now, and you're just a bitter fuck, you know. You don't want that. I don't want that. We already have that shit with these boomers, man. We do. A lot of them don't. They're just not proud of their life, how it turned out or whatever. But yeah, it's so funny because a lot of what they promised us back in the day is even still now not really available. It's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. Yeah. And I assure you that even though it is bullshit, even though the world is kind of fucked, you still have to try. You still can't just not try. It's not an option. Sadly, it's not an option. Because the trying is what takes us to the next level. And it may not seem worth it to rank up in a disgusting game, but you realize, guys, this is an MMO. This is free reign, right? So, you know, you don't have to use the gifts that they gave you specifically for the things that they want you to use them for. It's a free skill point system. So get your levels up, right? Get your levels up and then invest your skill points in what you actually want to invest your skill points in, you know? Don't just do it because, oh, TikTok told me that this was a good build, so I'm going to get this good build. And I'll do the build that makes you fun and happy. That's what you really need to realize, you know? It's not about tons and tons of views. Tons of views. Nobody gives a fuck, man. Nobody gives a shit. It's not about subscribers. It's about just doing what you actually like enjoy to do. You know, telling stories, putting on performances, making art, creating art, editing. You know, whatever it is. You have to fall in love with everything. You got to romanticize the process, because if you don't just like whatever level you have right now, quote unquote level, you know, because I feel like we all start as just amazing people, and then we can only get more amazing. But say what you want. You gotta not project your weakness out, even though you're not that, you know, quote unquote, numerologically talented, right? You still have talent. You still have merit. You still have, you know, soul in life. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. It's commonly forgotten here. So we can get back to it. We're going to roll with the punches. We're going to try our best to love each other, and see what comes of it, I suppose. It's been a crazy, crazy land, man. It will continue to be a crazy, crazy land. I assure you of that. I assure you of that. It's not getting less crazy now. That's 100% sure. But yeah, I think for our last act here, I will I'll probably just finish open these boxes, and then I'll seal some of the seals. Oh, good old seals. Frost Stream. Good old Club of Seal. Yeah, we'll seal some effects here, and see what we have left to actually, you know, seal up there. So this is taken from, I believe, I forget what website it is, but I found it on Dragon Quest X Abbey. It's one of those guide websites. You could probably just look up Dragon Quest X guide, and so I just canceled out all the ones that they told me to on that guide. We are almost completely finished with getting the seal effects on this, so because I have a lot of, what do you call it, seal sand. 204 right now, so huge sand. But yeah, a lot of this costs quite a bit. I've sealed like 8 things now so far. And yeah, this has been the Koopa. It's been a minute. And it's been great. since we started this. I do treasure the moments that I am allowed to talk, but I treasure even more the moments when I'm allowed to edit and chill and not just get bent out of shape over the shit, man. It's a crazy fucking world, I tell you. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, man. Just gotta roll with the links and the beef curtains. Okay. Well, guys, that is about it for me. I appreciate you. I love you. I will keep doing what I need to do to be the best version of myself. I hope you do the same. I hope that's why you made it to the end of the video, because you're like, man, I wonder what he's doing to be the best version. I'm not telling you. Or following my exact fucking advice, right? I'm taking pictures, though. No worries, I'm taking pictures. All right. Well, guys, I think we are done. We'll catch you next time. It's been me. It's been Beef. And we will roll through on the next one. Have a good rest.
And now you want me still.